They are the ones who sponsor who Mazz thinks is a fraud and who's for real.
Yeah.
Mazz's Tears.
Tears of a Clown.
Mazz's Tears.
The second tier.
Hold on, let me get my pen.
Mazz's Tears.
Dallas. Buffalo. Tennessee.
Mazz's Tears.
Third tier.
Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me get my pen.
Mazz's Tears. 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 Tears.
It's that time of the week. Mazz's Tears.
Mazz's Tears.
It's brought to you by the Bernardi Automotive Group. Because when it comes to auto dealers, the Bernardi Auto Group always finishes top tier.
Top tier.
1A with Mazz. That's because they sell and service Acura, Audi, Honda, Toyota, and Volvo vehicles. Bernardi for now, Bernardi for life. Find them now at BernardiAutoGroup.com.
Dealer's Tears.
Started to talk some Celtics this week, and of course it comes up with Mazz with some critical-ish, by Celtic standards anyway, commentary on Jason Tatum's like, yeah, Mazz, who'd you rather have? So, who'd you rather have? NBA top player tiers.
So here's what I did. I did top 20 players in the league. You got to draw the line somewhere. Like, I'm not going to get into 40.
That's more than I thought we would be getting here.
Okay? And I did them in 3 tiers. So, we're going to start with tier 1, as we always do. We're going to work. Should we go the other way, Jimmy?
I like going the other way.
Start tier 3?
Yeah, start with the
I
crap.
like going the other way. The crap. These are top 20 players, Murray.
Can our simulcast people handle that on short notice?
I hope so.
Starting with tier 3?
They say they're good.
Okay. Let's
see.
let's throw a little curveball at them, see if they can handle it. Tier 3. Begin with tier 3. LaMelo Ball, Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, Ja Morant, Devin Booker. See, now it's hard for you to complain because you don't know who's in the next 2. I like this. It'll shut Murray up for a little while.
No, I mean, it's players I despise. Like, Devin Booker's just a volume scorer, nothing more. I just don't like him. I know he puts up a ton of points, so he would be looked at as a top player. And Karl Anthony Towns is just so soft.
I might have Brunson higher.
So you're happy that they're in tier 3 then?
Yeah.
Put it back up, Vinny. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bark at you, but I can't see them unless they're up. The either too soft or too small.
Yeah, well, that's why they're tier 3.
LaMelo Ball is actually a pretty good ball player.
I like LaMelo Ball.
How big is he?
6'7"?
No, really?
Yeah, he's 6'6",
LaMelo Ball's good size.
There's my ignorance coming up. My basketball ignorance. I'll stand down.
The one thing that gives me a little pause about LaMelo Ball, he's been in the league, I don't know, a few years now, more than that. They never win.
They don't win.
And usually now look, you could say the same thing, I guess, about Karl Anthony Towns. So I don't know, maybe the players on that list are, somewhere in the, we used to grade him as he's a number 1, he's a number 2, a number 3.
Yep.
Those guys aren't either number 1s or number 2s. If they are, you're just not good enough. Tier 2, top 20 NBA players. Tier 2, Anthony Davis, the Brown.
Murray?
Too high.
Too high.
Yeah, he's too high at this
Are
point.
Might
you
be too low. He's
crack?
been the Lakers' best player this year.
He's been really good this year. He was almost tier 1, Murray. Joe, now let me also add that in some cases there were guys on these lists that were either injured for a good part of the year, but I couldn't leave them out because they're big parts of the discussion.
Part of the year or most of their career?
Well, both.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid, for example, has only played, I think, 13 games this year.
He's a pig.
He was dominant last year, though. He was one of the best players in the league. Steph Curry, tier 2. Kevin Durant.
Steph Curry, tier 2.
Tier 2, correct.
Stop it.
Kevin Durant, tier 2. Jaylen Brown, tier 2.
Wow.
Paolo Banchero, whom I love, tier 2. Donovan Mitchell, LeBron James. Those are your second-tier players in the NBA. LeBron James is 40.
Mitchell should be tier 1.
Has Jaylen Brown been a tier 2 player this year?
No.
He was, no, but again, I have to wade in the fact that...
Especially after his teammates set him up for that robbery.
Again, crackpot theory.
I mean, he was the MVP of the finals and the MVP of the conference finals.
I understand. What is this, like all time or what they are this year?
Or current players in the league. Who would you want in the big
I
moments?
mean, I like Banchero too, but he's been hurt.
Hasn't
Well,
Jaylen
I
Brown,
said that, Murray, that some of these guys were hurt.
hasn't Jaylen Brown taken a little step back this year?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with it? He didn't prove something last year?
Are these current tiers or just lazy tiers?
Well, don't you think in the NBA the recent playoff year counts for more than others?
Maybe.
That's just my opinion.
Fine, go ahead.
What do you want to do? Regular season tiers?
I just want more
I can give you-
updated tiers.
Yeah.
I can give you a bunch of hacks if you want regular season
I'd like some
tiers.
fresh. I want freshies. Go ahead.
No, next week, Jimmy, let's do regular season tiers and pick a bunch of bums.
Okay.
Okay, we'll put
Peyton Pritchard, tier 1.
Yeah, put Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser on the team.
Tier 2 this year.
Tier 1.
Injuries.
I tried to do these in as close to order as I could.
Okay,
But I
like
really
it.
stopped after number 1. After number 1, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. I think he's been the best player in the league this year.
That's your new guy.
He's, I would say right now, if you were to pick the MVP of the league, SGA, back to the acronyms, SGA, he's the MVP of the league. Jokic still there, certainly one of the most dominant players in the league. Tatum,
Oh, very big
Yeah.
of you.
Giannis, another guy with an injury, Murray, Luka, Anthony Edwards.
Still,
That's
Maz?
too high for this
high.
year.
How's he
Anthony
been this year?
He's a bad man.
Are we going to update these tiers?
No, he is a bad man. That's not the way you mean
He
it.
doesn't know how to
you,
play the game.
so you wouldn't take him?
No, I take him, but
I
he's
know.
not
I
having
take a
good
bunch
year.
of guys over. Again, size.
Yeah, he plays bigger than
You like to say that, but then at the end of the day, he's barely 6'4".
Okay, he's 6'4" and he's got a 6'9" wingspan. He plays more like 6'6".
Tatum's 8-1 against
And
him.
Victor Wembanyama, do not confuse the fact that he is a second-year player with the fact that he is not one of the best players in the league. He is already. He's a freaking force.
I mean, it's long odds, but he's in the MVP conversation.
He's too high.
He's a tier 1 player. Everybody would take Victor Wembanyama.
Wemby's tier 2. He doesn't know how to play the game yet. Chris Paul had to yell at him the other night to go actually after a loose ball.
I was going to say, you still down on him, Jimmy?
Yeah, he's a tier 2 player right now. He needs to learn how to play the game. But that's 85% of the league, so I'm the a-hole.
No De'Aaron Fox, no DeMontis Sabonis.
No, they're close.
Sabonis, I'd put tier 2.
These are all guys that I would put basically in the top 25, Murray, but that just fell out of it. They were
Notable exceptions.
Yeah, well, they were close to that last group. I'm not a big Sabonis guy. He's good.
A lot of balls. Brunson's a lot of balls. If you're
Yeah.
going to go with a balls guy.
Can Sabonis shoot?
Oh, yeah.
He
He
can
you up
shoot
the other night.
Yeah, but he's not overly athletic.
He's not like a fluid shooter?
No, he needs a little space. You gotta give him
Jokic
some
isn't
room.
athletic.
No, but
That's
so
true.
I don't mean athletic. I meant fluid. I meant like a natural shooter.
He's a
Isn't
good
this-
passer,
Right,
a good
isn't he?
shooter from the left
No,
side.
Sabonis is a good player.
No, I didn't say he's not a good player.
You
but
could put him in the top 20. I didn't.
Is
so
he?
there.
Isn't he like a pass first guy like his old man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say probably. Yeah, I mean he's a pretty balanced player. He's not a great defender. He's physical, but he's not super athletic. I don't know that I'd call him a true rim protector.
Yeah,
no Tyrese Halliburton on there.
Yeah, he crossed my mind too. Probably top
Naz
25.
hates Halliburton.
Stu, give me your top 5.
SGA, Jokic. I would say Giannis right now is having a better season than Tatum. And then I might go Sabonis.
Top 5?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Those are J Stu's tier.
At I am James Stewart on Twitter to yell at me.
Okay. There are
Sabonis.
there are Maz's too.
I love Sabonis. I would trade Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum for him right now. 617-779-0985.
Wait, hold on. You would trade Tatum or Brown for Sabonis?
Yeah, if I'm selling the team and I have to get rid of salary, I'd trade either one of them for Sabonis.
Okay, which ties us back into the thing we let off the show. We'll reset it here. What is wrong with the Celtics? And is the sale in any way, shape, or form impacting what it looks like on the floor, which is really not right? It looks kind of broken right now on the floor, which is not what anyone was really expecting. I mean, I think people were expecting dips here or there, but did you expect they'd look like that?
no.
And, I thought didn't we all sort of think if they stayed healthy that they'd challenge like a wins record?
Yes.
If not the franchise wins record, the NBA win record?
Mike, after opening night, we were talking about 70 wins. They looked out of this world good.
What's their over-under?
Oh, it had to be in the mid-60s.
I thought it was like 56 or 57.
50, wasn't it like 58 and a half?
58 and a half.
58 and a half.
Okay, and just real quick, I think they played, they're at the exact midpoint, right? 40 games, so they're just short of the midpoint. And they're 28 wins, so that is
56.
okay. That's tracking, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, for their talent, that kind of blows.
Well, here's the stat. It does kind of blow. You weren't expecting that, folks.
No, I was
This-
expecting in the 60s.
when they've had their full lineup, Porzingis, everybody there, including last night, they're just 5-5. fully loaded. They're just 5-5. So what's going on there?
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Felger and Mazz here. For more Celtics analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.